everybody, and welcome back to Stargate, the Pegasus Chronicles. So, let's turn on all the things and begin. So, last time we finished the conquest of the Ida Galaxy, which got us a significant number of resources. We have some stations that we need to upgrade. We resisted, I think, 2 or 3 attacks here at Hebrideans, or Hebrian? God, I'm still waking up even though it's 6 o'clock at night. But yes, we resisted a few attacks by the humans, specifically over here. However, the main problem we have encountered is the Ori. The Ori have awakened and are now darkening the doors of the Wraith's home galaxy. So, the question I have for myself the question I no longer have for myself, because it's been answered for me. Oh, joy. Hello, Danny. Welcome. I hope you've had a good day. Oh, I also, I have a Lucozade Alert Mango Peachade, which I've never tried before, but let's give it a go. Oh, God. Oh, isn't that special? Oof. Oh, God. That's interesting. Yeah, you had KFC with you. Nice. Very nice. So, hopefully it was pleasant. And hopefully she enjoyed herself. Come on, there's the ship here. We are... Oh. Planetary defense gun. Right, we know they attacked over here last time, so we're going to send forces basically over here. Oh, we got another viewer. Hello, and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It was her first KFC. Well, it's got to be a first for everything. Right, let's immediately fire again. I know it started moving, but hopefully it's slow enough that this second attack will hit. Oh, okay. It was more severely damaged than I thought. Right, let's push forward. You are in your advancing mode. Oh, actually, no, don't push the fighters forward. Bring the fighters to the side. Pause. Target the engines on that Cleops. You target the engines on that Cleops. Fire at will. Oh, and we missed. You're targeting everything but the engines. I told you to hit the engines. Oh, they're pushing right for the base this time. Okay. Last time, that is not what they did. Right, target this. Right, we have Cleops spam, which sucks. Okay, you're just doing your thing. You know what, Sonic, let's bring the fighters back. All fighters, just hit this guy. Right, you're getting wrecked, very nice. Okay, so what did she think of her first KFC then? It's not something I particularly eat, so I'm kind of curious. Right, you're going to get wrecked. And I'm pretty sure that will recover. Yes, it is doing. Nice. Open fire! As you can see, it's the ship from the series again. Although this is not Anubis's flagship. His is a unique vessel. gets multiple hits in. Fire again. I don't know, I asked her if finger licking good and she got no response. I mean, fair. Do the youth even know those kind of catchphrases these days? Well, you're getting wrecked. I'm quite happy to see that. Artillery on this guy. And yeah, you're falling to bits, which is great. Go over here to attack you. This poor super attack is just getting absolutely beaten to pieces. Oh, somebody got lost. Somebody died. Everybody attack the Cleops. I'm actually going to waste a planetary cannon on the Cleops just for the fun of it. Right, we also know there are some, I think, Asherak somewhere. Okay. Well, you're not running, mate. You have nowhere to run to. You can fire all you like, you've got nowhere to run. Oh, you do? Damn. I like the little shield effects where the fighters were hitting them. Oh, the Asherak were killed. Nice. And yeah, we didn't actually lose anything, so I'm down for that. Right. We're just waiting for the platform to finish here. Let's put Envoy in. I am tempted to actually hit some of these wards because the Ori are here, which is a problem. The Ori are here and they've already built stuff on the ground. I still, even with the Ori here, I don't want to set up a Saurus. But I might not have a choice. So, I think for now, I'm actually going to strike at Sagon. You have planetary defense cannon, don't you? You've got one. Okay. They have one cannon. Okay, we know they have... Where are... Sorry, I know I'm talking just a lot without finishing my sentences. I know I am, I can hear myself do it. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh, Raggy. It's the Ori. I'm actually gonna use the defense gun on this guy. One down. I'm hoping the defenses will take care of this guy. They probably won't. Yes. We salute the brave.
There are many Wraith.
Don't forget this is only level 2 starbase, so we need to keep, basically we need to keep hitting this, otherwise its shields are going to regenerate. Because this is only level 2, we don't get much. We don't get much at all. We get 5 dart squadrons and 3 bombers. Regular bombers. Not even the good bombers. And yet, this thing has been hit by 3 planetary defense shots, and it still has its shields. Its shields are only going to go down on this strike. Target the shield generator. Target the hangar bay, actually. And hopefully this should be enough.
There are many Wraith.
Of course, there's no guarantee. Look at how little damage the planetary gun's actually dealing. It's basically tickling them at best. And this is with... Can you... No, you can't. It would be great if you could, but you cannot. You can't target any particular system. I have also made the chat a bit bigger, so I was looking at my yesterday's stream on the downstairs TV, and yeah, I couldn't really read the chat, so made chat bigger. Actually, I may have made chat too big. There we go. I still don't have a webcam, so I'm still not doing the whole VTuber thing. You can see that, man. Fair enough. Oh, God. I'm so hot today. It's so hot. Oh, I have left Discord on. That's not good. Because that would be eating into my internet. There we go. Discord's down. Right. Technically, I should wait for the Wraith Queen, but I'm not going to. To take her all the way over here just to give me a quick discount. It's not going to happen. You have 2 planetary... No, you've only got the 1 planetary gun. Oh. Right, no, you need a planetary cannon. And let's keep the shipyard and just have the planetary gun. The station won. Yeah, it did. It won purely. They took out. It purely won because of the ground cannons. If it wasn't for the ground cannons, all that ship could have been sat backwards to the station using its rear cannon and destroyed the station, because the station would not have got through its shields. It's that strong. The planetary cannons, they're literally the only reason we won that, and that's why I keep building them. That is why I build them, because they are quite strong. And by quite strong, I mean they're good. But yeah, that should give us a little... Do I have anywhere else that needs the starbase? You do. You need a starbase. Anywhere else I can stick a starbase for some more unit cap? Because now the... Oh, that's not a joke. Uh-oh. 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 Right, Raggy. Right, you push forward, maximum speed. I want him to destroy the... Oh, what the hell they're called? The Mantises. I want him to wipe out the Mantis class.
I make it a practice to trust no one I do not know.
But yeah, the idea had been to push into the Milky Way and not trigger the OI, however... OI triggered.
I do not know.
Oh no, anyway. A battle. Hopefully this will be a okay victory. I hope, anyway. We have 27 hives. Oh, there they are. Okay. I thought they were over the other side still. They're not. So this guy was going the wrong way. Right, bring in more reinforcements. What dumb... Given that Anubis keeps taking their portal, I would say it was Anubis that did it. Go. Take out that heavy turret. This is one of the rare occasions where I'm going to actually... No news on the Usurans. Which, no, in this case, no news is good news. Yeah, what has happened is the devs have put in a script for the Usurans to actually act like a proper faction. However, that script is apparently a little bit dodgy. Which, in this case, is working out to our favour. In this instance, it's working out to our favour, but... Right, what do we have? Ooh, that was a very badly damaged hive. You've not destroyed anything, but... That is a half-killed hive. Literally a half-killed hive. Oh, have the planetary defense gun... Wait, do they have a defense gun on the ground? That could explain why the hive is half dead and all of its systems are damaged and not just individual ones. I don't know if they have a gun on the ground. Right, what? What do you actually have for... Ah, just normal, okay. Right, we have no way to find out what's actually on the ground, as I say. Because this system has a stealth bonus, basically. It's got a stealth bonus, so we can't do anything about it. So, without knowing... Right, so they have a transport. Guaranteed, which is not much of anything. They've got 2 commanders. Had one... That's that sense again. Had one run... Destroyed by Usurans. They got to Midway Station, got to Earth. Yes, I've had that happen as well. They took over Earth. I managed to do a fair bit of damage to them. But ultimately, they did a hell of a beating on me. But that old script, basically what would happen is they would generate forces, and then those forces would, by orange, just literally a random number generator. Those forces would then reach out and attack. That is no longer the case. They are now actually acting as if a faction. However, they've not been triggered apparently, so... Start fire. Okay, someone is apparently not... Oh, if you haven't taken over that, then go ahead. Okay. Has this been taken? No. What? I don't understand. Fall back. Actually fall into there. Nope. Right, that is a loud fight, as expected.
Yes.
But these guys are getting replaced, no big deal.
I have a proposal. Fair enough.
Oh, they actually won that. Okay. They actually won that fight. Right, why do I not have an orbital bombardment even though I've got forces in orbit? That is odd. Yeah, some of these soundbites are really loud. I have forces in orbit.
What is
Oh, they actually had an orbital cannon. Okay.
We can't wait any longer.
Yeah, so they used... That's why our ship was half dead. They used an orbital cannon. Dude, you're taking on Todd there, mate. And now we can actually use this for some reason. I don't get that, but whatever. Victory! I mean, I can't complain. That was a complete victory. We lost 3 Wraith warriors, but the Wraith warriors are literally they're 1 credit each. The lone man was brave. He was. But, you know, what's the boundary between bravery and stupidity? Was he brave? Was he desperate? Or was he stupid? We will never know. This can't access a star, can it? No. Hoth can. I think Hoth has an orbital refinery, but I'm not going to build an orbital refinery there. I might push all the way down to here to try and cut off their attacks. Hi, Ivan. Is this yes, this is literally Stargate the TV show. But because we have Thor, we have the Tauri, we have the Wraith, we have the Ori who are attacking us here. We have the Replicators, we have the Asurans, we have the Tolan, Talana. Well, technically they start off conquered. We have most of the major goa'uld. This is literally Stargate. Right, you don't have anything special here, which is fine. Let's move on to Hoth.
Fair enough.
We do know that this planet is heavily defended by a rebel fleet. But we do have... Oh, no. Oh, it's just the same as before. We can win this. We can win this. Never needed a Stargate mod for this game. Yeah, it's been out a while. I've played it a couple of times I've played a couple of campaigns through it. But now you do. I've been the humans, I've been the goa'uld, or Anubis even. And this campaign is literally up chick feet with our panel. I mean, to be fair, we are doing better than we could be. Not gonna lie, we could be doing worse than what we are. Right, let's take you out. Oh no, the capital ship's actually moving. The Ori mothership's decided to actually exist. Okay, that's a problem. Our fighters and bombers aren't even deployed yet. Okay, our bombers are deployed, but our fighters aren't. And yet, 2 Wraith defense platforms are hitting this, and clunk, 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 here! Right, target the shield generator. But yeah, even with all this firepower, it will just heal. So yeah, the shields are, you can't really see it, but the shields are slowly regenerating. Well, they're not now because we're hitting them, but they were slowly regenerating. Target the shields first, essentially. Yep, not quite enough firepower to deplete the shields. The next strike will, however. Oh, its shields are down. Everybody, target the shield grids. Target the hangar bay.
There are many.
Fighters, target their fighters. Bombers, keep doing your bombing. And we're gonna win. I mean, only because the Cerus is still sleeping. Yeah. Although, to be fair, if the Cerans had woken up, they would be able to actually resist the Ori. Because Ceran ships are quite powerful against the Ori, because drones pierce shields. So what the ancient capital ships can do, they can go through the shields, take the shield grid out, and then everybody else can come in and hit them. Right, and now we have another major fight. They have no orbital, but that doesn't mean much. Oh, nice. We getting in? Instant discount because the Queen's overhead. Sweet. Oh, dear. I'll have a drink. Yeah. I don't want to... I was a bit dehydrated yesterday. And thank you for the likes. It's definitely appreciated. It's actually visibly making a difference to the channel, because if you look back a few months and see the views that I had, and then compare it to likes, it's genuinely making a difference. So I really do appreciate when people are giving me a hand with that. Right, orbital cannon. I saw a symbol that says there was somebody here. Come on, I literally saw you go there. Fire! There we go. I'm clicking. Okay. Right. Let's bring in. There's a lot of nebula around here, which is an issue.
There are interests which bind.
Yeah, that's nebula.
There are interests.
You know what? Let's bring in. Let's bring the Queen. Let's bring in Todd. Let's bring in this guy as well. Right, one of you was damaged. Oh, the one at the back. Okay. Hit this guy. Wraith Queen, open fire. Todd, target the engines and open fire. You, cripple the systems. You, cripple systems. Your abilities are offline, that's fine. Right, you're destroyed, excellent. Engines. Actually, hangar bays, these guys won't retreat. These guys will not retreat, they're not programmed to run. So... oh, your hostile destroy you with a planetary gun. Hopefully. Can you deliberately trigger these Soins to fight the... I might be able to. The thing is, I don't know. I don't know for certain. And that's the problem. I don't have a guarantee that it'll work. So what could happen is they could just, you know, ignore each other and go for me. The problem is the planet that triggers them is already under all my control. There's only, in this latest patch, there's one way in and one way out of the OI system. There used to be two. There's now one. OI system? I meant the, oh, you know what I mean. A Syrian system. There's one way in and out of a Syrian. There didn't used to be. There used to be two. Now there's only one. Where's our destroyer? He's over here somewhere. I don't know where you are, but... Oh, he's here. Okay. Right, you're down. You're down. Excellent. Go. Stop. 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 Maximum fire. Okay, everybody's holding up. Everybody's holding up. Not particularly well, but they are holding, which is nice. Stop. Right, let's hit you with the planetary gun. Where are you going? Okay, AI pathing's doing AI pathing. Right, go. Fighters, get in there. Actually, fighters getting here because our hero is getting beaten up. Where are you? Come here. Maximum speed. I need you. I need you. I need you in here to take the... Oh, no, here, I said. Not over there. Here. I need you to take the damage off this guy. Come on, retarget, please. Oh, he's almost dead. Come on, you can save him. No, we can't. I tried. I tried. There was an attempt. Right, target the hangar bay. Right, hive ship, come up. You come up. You move forward. You come up. And here we go.
You waste your time. I have a proposal.
Right, fighters.
And what is it?
You only have 6 fighters. That's not very good.
Yes.
Deploy more fighters into battle. Oh, they've all gone out of.
What is it?
They've all gone out of whack.
Of course.
Right, you push forward. I don't know why you're turning. The Queens decide to go into the nebula for some reason. You might lose Envoy here. Thank you for reminding me. I'd forgotten.
Welcome to my ship.
I'd genuinely forgotten there, so thank you. Double cannon firing.
Of course.
It mostly missed, but, you know, could be worse.
Yes.
Okay, we have this in the bag. Very nice. Very, very nice. Thank you for reminding me, by the way. I'd actually forgotten. Speaking of which, Badoosh.
In this I'm sure we are similar.
Huh, that didn't do anything to the ship. It has the effect on it where it slows down by getting hit, but it didn't actually do any damage. Huh. I really don't know what to say to that. That's odd.
When we have taken our fill and gathered our strength,
Apparently, oh yeah, we did lose someone, didn't we? We lost the other hero unit.
So enjoy our meals together. I
And
do so enjoy our
Hello again. You waste your time. I have a proposal.
well, you're going to get wiped out by basically everybody.
Of course.
Fighters, do your thing.
Yes. Very well.
Anti-fighter ships, do your thing.
I have a proposal.
Steve,
There are many Wraith hunger.
you may begin.
We'll leave as soon as
We
we
fire
Go.
into an enemy vessel. The weapon
Nice.
caused explosive
What is it?
impression in
the entire fleet. Okay, somebody's left alive, and I don't see them.
Yes.
Somebody's alive.
What do you want to know? When we have taken our fill and gathered our strength,
Of course.
Welcome to my ship.
Very well. For what purpose?
There are many Wraith hunger. Very well.
Hmm.
Very well. Very well. Very well.
In this I'm sure we are similar.
Well, nobody's shooting. That's the auto-resolve. That's why you don't auto-resolve in this game. I'm going to refight that. I'm actually going to refight that. Because that's the auto-resolve messing up. That is genuinely the auto-resolve playing up. We did not lose 7. We didn't lose a single hive, let alone 7. And with the Ori there, I can't afford to have let that auto-resolve stand.
Interests which must be settled.
It would literally be just a couple of fighters off in a corner somewhere.
Which must be settled. There are interests which must be settled.
The orbital cannon isn't affecting the hive ships like it should do.
I make it practice to fight no one I do not know.
In this I'm sure we are similar.
They didn't have much space battles in the Shago. I'll reread that. They didn't have much space battles in the Stargate show. They did, but in the later a lot of the later series, they didn't have the budget early on to do it. But later on, they did. Later on, when they got more budget, when they actually became, you know, fairly successful, they did.
I do not know. Welcome to my
In the early, not so much.
I make it practice to fight no one I do not know. Form the bridge ready. I make it practice to trust no one I do not know.
In this I'm sure we are similar.
Welcome to my kingdom.
There are many Wraith.
In this I'm sure we are similar.
Some of the moderators, the teaching, yeah, basically. I didn't lose 7 hive ships, did I?
I'm sure we are similar.
I didn't lose a single hive there. And yet it just took out 7 of mine in the auto-resolve. Early stages I spent all the budget on golden hallways inside the ships. Yep. And there's, yeah, that's, yeah, absolutely. In the later episodes, they actually got the chance to play around with more stuff. But certainly in the earlier episodes, not so
There
much.
are many Wraith. Very well.
Oh, they become completely invisible in there. Okay.
Very well.
Wait. Oh, you're not friendly. Okay. I was trying to click a hive that was not mine. Can you die, please?
I make it
I know it's
no one.
not exactly the nicest request ever, but can you die, please? Pretty pleased with the cherry on top.
Take us to hyperspace.
You know, Envoy's in the middle of basically 3 hive ships and a destroyer, and he's just not caring. I love this guy. He's ballsy enough to sit in between 3 hive ships.
I am sorry.
What's my opinion on the humanoid replicators? They did kill the vibe a little bit, but I think they're their own thing. There's,
In this I'm sure we are
the story around them doesn't quite make sense, but then again, so many aspects of any sci-fi don't make sense. It's just
Welcome.
the ancients are these incredibly powerful, incredibly clever people, and yet sometimes they're absolute morons. I mean, we left nanites alive when we're trying to exterminate all the nanites. I mean, come on. Let's bring Todd into the middle.
Welcome to my kingdom.
I don't mind them in concept, but maybe with their own version of replicated ships or an unstoppable force. Part of me says it's okay because they took over the replicator base code. The Assyrians are at least believable, yeah. The Baxter are the Ida ones. They sort of went on autopilot. Okay, well, why is the autopilot deciding to kill everybody? It's like, oh, well, she couldn't control them all and they all went slightly nuts. Well, why? Oh, because they were meant to replicate. Okay. At the same time, I can imagine somebody being stupid enough to do that. The idea of a von Neumann machine has been around for a while. So I can genuinely imagine somebody being daft enough to do that. To not actually properly secure their experiment and mess everybody up. Just the sheer Brit. No, Canadian politeness behind me. Please die. Oh, we've got this again. They are being deflected. Oh, or something in there's firing at me. Yeah, you.
We'll leave as soon as
Like, no, I don't want to die. Please die.
Welcome.
Please. Pretty please with the cherry on top. Please die.
This I'm sure we'll see.
Right, one hive ship down.
This I'm sure we'll see. Your will is strong.
You're down. I think this is the last of the hive ships.
To agree with
Some people are saying that the Ida replicators were made by ancients. They're both white. No, I don't think they weren't made by ancients. My understanding was they were. What was the name? Fran? No, not Fran. Fran was the one that McKay made. The original replicator lass, to my right, the way I understand it, is he made his daughter a cyborg. Or he made the cyborg his daughter, whichever way around you want to put it. And they were basically she was like a processing unit, and they were part of that. That's my understanding of it. It wasn't anything to do with the ancients. It had absolutely nothing to do with the ancients as far as I'm aware.
this I'm sure we'll see.
Yes.
Although to be fair, they did have sort of some odd ancient concepts, or some concepts of precursor species before they came up with the ancients. Resend droid. Yes, that one. And she somehow lost control. Yeah, I think she made too. I think the idea was she made too many, and then they just defaulted to replication because that was one of their primary goals. Or one of their primary orders was to replicate. There we go. There we go. We lost one hive ship in exchange for all that. They got jumped by 20 times the number. Yep, they did. Damn right they did. Good. Good, it means that I don't have to deal with it. Right, we have to turn back on all the things. And do a hard save here. Yeah, I wasn't going to let that losing 7 hive ships stand. We lost 1. According to the auto-resolve, we lost a destroyer and all sorts. Oh, hello. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Raggy. Okay, this is... this is not good. Fighters of the seagulls finding Nemo. Mine. Right, stop. This is a problem. There are 3 of them. And he also didn't hit the pause button quick enough. So, please start summoning fighters or something. I don't actually know what this thing produces in orbit. Obviously it's producing darts, but I hope it produces more than darts, otherwise it's a waste for it to be there. Fire again. I'm going to try and keep hitting the same one. Please produce more than darts. You're just producing darts, aren't you? Oh, its shields are down. Wait, what? Already? Seriously? No, I don't believe that. I think that's just glitching. I don't believe its shields are down. I don't believe that.
There are many Wraiths.
Please tell me you produce more than just darts.
Yes.
It's not producing more than just darts. Yes. Yeah, I agree with that. For the moment, however, I'm just trying to... Oh, you did! Hang on. No, you just produced darts. It's the actual starbase that produces something else. Right, I need to hit you again. And I'm going to keep hitting the same one. Just to hopefully keep its shields down. No, all of you target the same one. All of you target the same thing. Yeah, we're going to lose this one. We're going to lose this one. I may have to hold this on the ground.
Yeah. Very well.
This thing only produced darts. Damn it. Saying that, I suppose darts could be useful. Maybe, after a fashion. Right, the planetary defense gun killed that. Fire. I mean, they are being used to swarm, which is exactly what they normally do, but... Nope, we've lost the defense platform. Right, take out its engines. And prepare to attack this guy. Take out its hangar bay. Right, move on. Start attacking this. What do you say? Sorry. You're annoyed that the human space station produced... Yeah. And the Wraith just get darts. I mean, right, the Wraith get darts. The Wraith get basically the light bombers. Light bombers. This now produces a couple of the claw fighters, which are these, which are a heavy fighter. However, tier 5, you get a corvette at tier 5. I thought you were only targeting the one at the bottom. Yeah, that was before this one started moving towards the base. The plan was to target the one at the bottom, but not when this one's going towards the base. I was hoping those defense platforms would last just a little bit longer. And this one at the bottom isn't moving, so I'm just going to leave it alone. Because this is heading towards the starbase itself. Yeah. No, target the sleeper laser. Open fire. Right.
You may begin.
It's fine, the starbase has got this now.
You may begin.
The starbase has now got this.
You may begin.
Oh, there's still more fighters available. Nice, well done, starbase. I mean, once the shields are down, they're vulnerable, but with the shields up, you don't stand a chance. With their shields up, you just die. Right, these can probably hit this on the way past. Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds again. It having natural regeneration and then being able to actually add on top of that certainly helps.
Yeah. Very well.
Yeah, I don't want light bombers to be doing that. Ooh. Bear in mind how many times we actually hit this thing. Right, all of you target the hangar bay. Target the hangar bay and the engines. And once the hangar bay and engines are done, you can just everybody attack at will. Come on. Done. Nice. says retreat underway, but there's nothing left to retreat. It'll just retreat some fighters, which don't count for anything. 3 Orion motherships have been destroyed. Yeah, we need to advance our plans. We need to advance our plans. What I think I'll do is I think I'll attack over here. You're just a... No, this is... Oh, God, what is this in Empireatwar? Manan? No, it's not Manan. Oh, the home of Admiral Akbar's people, this is. Exactly. Some gods are they. I mean, to be fair, if we didn't have the planetary cannon, that would have not won. The only reason we survived is the planetary cannon, and I'm not even going to pretend otherwise. The only reason we are alive is because of the planetary gun. If we didn't have that, we would have lost. That's the word, Mon Cala. That's it, Mon Calamari. When we do actually attack them, we do have quite a lot of fighters, actually. We have quite a lot of fighters, which... I'm actually going to start producing fighters here as well. So they lost 3 motherships. Well, I mean, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know if these guys can move, so... Ooh, hang on a minute. That's not good. That's not good, because that means the OI are pushing this way. I think that was... What planet was that? P3X161. P3X161. Okay, it's not that world. P3X... Oh, yes, it is the OI pushing. Oh, P3X... Okay. Okay, the Tory are losing 70 people. That... Oh, dear. Right, okay. So we know where the main OI forces are. Yes, it is. It wasn't... As far as I understand it, these were never actually... I don't believe these were the Wraith. I think in one of the books... I think in one of the books, these were a part of a existing... Oh, no, you're right, they're right. The guy who made the time travel device, oh, God, what's his name? The ancient who made the time travel device, the one who put Dr. Weir in storage, he actually made ancient Wraith hybrids using and technologically upgraded them as cyborgs. That's what these are. These are his people. Oh, I can't remember his name. Janus, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You are completely right. It just went from memory for just a few seconds there. I was like, maybe. No, yeah. But no, yeah, I like how I just went no, yeah, even though I didn't mean to. You are correct. It is Janus. Anyway, the OI, as we've seen, the OI are kind of vulnerable to fighters, so we're building all the fighters we can. Because we've got some more unit cap now. I'm not going to bother building we already have an orbital mining station here. I'm not going to build one here. I'm just not. And while I'm at it, I'll build a couple of replacements. Oh, yeah, a couple of replacements for the hives that we lost. Actually, the queen is what? Oh, actually. Right, cancel all this. Cancel all this so we have money. Cancel all this so we have money. Trying to find some PDFs of the books. I couldn't. I looked for some the same. I couldn't find them. They've got to be out there somewhere. There was also the Stargate RPG. The actual tabletop. I was trying to find a copy of that as well, and for the life of me, I can't. I've tried looking pretty much every second hand I can get my hands on. I've looked on Amazon. I've looked on eBay. Oh, there was another specific gaming one that I can't remember. I've looked all over the place. I cannot find it. The Stargate RPG. What is it? The Book of the Gods? Nice. Right, I'm keeping these defense platforms there because it's giving this station a chance to actually launch its fighters. That's an anti-fighter ship, which is why I took that out, and that is a cruiser, which is why I took that out. Right, let's go. We don't have all the forces we need, but whatever, we'll just get going. The first thing you need to take out is shields, the next thing you need to take out is that hangar bay. Because this... saying that this station is capable of taking out the fighters. But it's not so much the station I'm worried about, it's more these. Right. You have your target. Unfortunately, these guys are giving us a hand. It's not much of a hand, but it is a hand. Please don't shoot at this, you'll destroy it. Because this one's badly damaged. Enemy fighters are trying to intercept. Fire! There we go! No more enemy fighters. We got him. Have you tried the turn XCOM-like Stargate game from last year? No, I haven't. I didn't even know there was one. I didn't realise there was one. A turn-based Stargate XCOM-like it? No, I haven't. Right, let's bring these guys over to...
That is correct.
Over here. Oh, the OI pushed all the way over here. Okay. So they've taken this, they've taken this, they've taken... Did we see Delmat get taken? The OI are pushing, and they're pushing hard. Right, you guys, come over here. Is the Milky Way lost? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm not going to say one way or the other because I genuinely don't know. Without more vision down there, I genuinely cannot say. I genuinely do not know. While I'm here, I should actually give that place some more ground units. Arcturus. Not Arcturus. One of you is really good at building stuff. You. AA. Nope, got a couple of chimeras actually, yeah. It's you, isn't it? AA? Yeah. And so that's 5, 6, 7. Ooh. Okay. Whatever. Turbine change from... Yeah, the OI are fighting back against Anubis.
Fair enough.
The moon base doesn't actually provide me with any benefits. You know the episode with where McKay actually finds a shuttlecraft? McKay, they basically find this base, and the people from the planet are being held in a Wraith storage device from a dart inside this facility. One guy wakes up, and they rescue another guy, and the second guy left the first guy's wife and daughter on the planet to die. No. No, because, and I'll show you why. This can be held, sort of. This place can be, this place can be held, because they've got ground turrets. And these points, as I'm already demonstrating, can be held. So no. And Lantiu itself, Lantiu can be held too. Yes, that one. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
There are increased with
I'm actually going to push over here. We're going to take some more of this rebel territory because, frankly, we need more command cap. I need more command cap, so I'm taking the rebel territory. And they can have a level 4 starbase here. There's a level 3 there, a level 4. Ooh, again, it'll be the same force. Yeah, it is exactly the same force. It does. But the problem is, it is... To be blunt, it's really heavily guarded, and it has no right to be as heavily defended as it is. It has no right to be as heavily defended as it is. I'm not even gonna, I'm not even gonna pretend it's not stupidly defended. I have no idea why the devs put that many ships at the moon base. It's just random. It is random how heavily defended that moon base is. Considering it's abandoned in the ship. Well, not strong for what we are at the time. Not strong for us at the moment, but for where it is compared to where you start, it's actually quite scary. I basically left them alone because it wasn't worth it. I left them alone because it wasn't worth the effort to take it. There's no benefit to taking it for any faction, and there's a significant fleet there. The only benefit to taking that is unit cap, but you might just lose units trying to take it in the first place, which, defeats the point. Custom ships are Wraith units. Wraith units, but there's quite a few there. Especially, as I say, how early you find it. It's only a few jumps from your home world, so it's really early that you get to this place. Right, shield generator.
many Wraiths.
Come on, check out the shield generator. Hangar bay. And you know what? Darts, go hunt enemy fighters. Because he's just sat sideways between two defense platforms, so, there's no more upgrades here, is there? No. Yeah, he's done for.
There are many Wraiths.
Yeah. Nice. A comfortable victory. They did that. The Tory have several relatively close by. Yeah, there's... Right, with the Tory... Oops. With the Tory, you can take the Alpha site. Abydos is actually a really important planet. or should be a really important planet. You know, as Satori, you get to do dig sites. Well, the dig site on Abydos eventually gives you a, Ra ship is basically an upgraded Cleops class with 2 extra turrets. You get that ship. What I did ask one of the devs, and apparently it's a bug. What's supposed to happen is you take that ship to any of the upgraded shipyards, like the upgraded shipyards that you can get at Tartarus, and you can, basically that turns all of your, in the same way that, oh yeah, this one does. It does. That's a Grace Cruiser. Yeah, it does. And so does the Ion Nebula, where you collect the Prometheus from. But yeah, back to Abydos. Basically, in the same way that the Daedalus classes can be upgraded at an Asgard shipyard, what is supposed to happen is that all your Cleops class can get upgraded at one of your own shipyards, but there's a bug that it doesn't happen. Or at least there's a bug for some people that it doesn't happen, and unfortunately, one of those people happens to be me. Because I found it and thought, oh, this is awesome, and then couldn't do it. Because just, the game sometimes hates me. Sometimes the game loves me, sometimes the game hates me. Oh god, I'm gonna cough. I'm gonna cough. No. Oh god. And yeah, I don't normally drink energy drinks, but I've got a Lucozade alert. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about the Lucozade alert. Oh, you don't have a commander. Okay. Oh, do you spawn a commander? I think you do. I think you spawn a commander, don't you? I don't know. No starbase. Yeah, we can deal with this. Exactly. One major problem that I've got with this mod is the Corvette spam. If you're basically, from the way I understand it, if whatever faction, let's just take, the Tori, for example. If the Tori don't have enough money at the end of, even if they have an Asgard shipyard or other shipyards available, if they don't have enough money to buy the ship, they will buy a ship, but the only ship they can afford is the Corvette, is a Prometheus. And so you end up in a situation where the AI is constantly spawning Prometheus classes. There used to be a bug with the Wraith, where the Wraith would constantly spawn Manta-class artillery ships, and that was all they would spawn. It is, but this game emphasizes it significantly. This game makes it much worse, because it's really, at least in the base game, they occasionally throw a capital ship in there. But what this game has done, whereas in the base game, you can, because you now need the specific capital shipyards and the small shipyards, if you don't build them, then the AI only has access to, I mean, I remember that. I didn't remember that until you just said it, but I do now. And yeah, we are literally just going to sit on our backsides and wait for this fleet to come. Because there is no point in wasting our time chasing these guys down. These guys are basically dead as soon as they show up, so...
I have a proposal.
Oh, here we go. Pause. Target the engines. Just to slow them down a little bit. Darts are terrible. Darts are so bad. There's a lot of them, but they're so bad. They are so bad. I mean, to be fair, they are missing a lot. Look at all that splatter. Damage is free. Free damage is free damage, yeah? Yeah. On the flip side, the Tory fighters actually do significant damage. And the Ori fighters are amazing. Actually, so are the Janai fighters, not gonna lie. The Janai fighters absolutely kick butt. The Janai fighters are way better than they have any right to be. Especially when you consider that the Janai is supposed to be 1940s tech. With some Wraith influence. Yeah, they are far stronger than they have any right to be.
What is it? Of course.
Oi! I wanted you as well. Just move forward.
Correct. Fair enough.
You know what? Just everybody who's anyone, just
What is it? Of course.
search and destroy. Search and destroy. You're down. They're taking down. Yeah, yeah, they are. There's so many of them. It's just when you actually get to fight enemy fighters, proper enemy fighters with decent numbers. Exactly. I mean, to be fair, they are supplemented with the Wraith tech, and they are from the books, which... Oh god, what is it? The Janai Rise? The one where Koya actually comes back, because apparently he didn't die in the show, so they had to bring him back for a book. I read part of that. I only found part of that book. I never found the full book. I never found the full book for that. I only found part of it. But yeah, they brought him back. I love the Wraith Cruisers. Just this... Oops. Just this cannon on the front. I mean, just the... Oh, I died before I could even get anything there. Oh, the Dart Swarm, man. The Dart Swarm. Right. I think the next station's level 3. Yeah, New Athos. Which, frankly, I might just... Oh, you... Okay, I might just take that now. I might actually just take New Athos now. Because why the heck not, right? Are you producing anything else? Yes, you are. Right. Okay.
There are interests which must be served.
Hebridan again. Man. You know, I am slightly tempted. Oh. Oh, okay. That's new. That is 6 super attacks. Anubis, you do realize you're in the war with the Ori at the moment, right? And that these ships could be better served, you know, over here, defeating the Ori? Why the hell are you attacking me with 6 super attacks? I mean, to be fair, this is one of the best planets in the game because you can get both a small and a large shipyard here for all the factions. Well, aside from the Wraith, obviously, because we're currently, you know, not doing that, but it's great for the humans. It's like, oh, I can't remember the name. Dalmak? Is it Dalmak? Darmak? Sokar's territory. Yeah, it's Sokar's territory. What you basically get is you get the ability to build ships and then immediately upgrade them. Here, it's like the humans as well. They can build Daedalus classes here, and then with the Asgard shipyard, immediately upgrade those Daedalus classes. Yes, it does. It does. Which is kind of useful because the Daedalus classes can outrun quite a lot of things. The Daedalus classes can outrun some fighters with their speed boost on, so you add 20% to that, you're golden. Makes repositioning them pretty easy. Right, this is the 3rd strike we put against that. It really is. Oh. One good thing they haven't done is they haven't brought in any Cleopses, so... They haven't brought in Cleops classes, which I'm actually grateful for. clunk, clunk, clunk. You know what? Take out its hangar bay. Right, push forward. This super hard attack is heading towards the shipyard, so I'm going to keep hitting that one. Oh, actually, this one's heavily damaged. Get it, get it, get it. Get it shields before it raises them. But it shields an engine so it can't escape. Oh, it's already dead. What is it? What's it called? Wariware Shinjaru. Tier 4. You can't get a Tier 5 here, unfortunately. I wish you could, but you can't. It's Tier 4. The Tier 5 starbase is the only star... Right. It's a Tier 4 starbase. So you've got Claw Squadrons, which are your heavy fighters. You've got Wasps, which are your light bombers. Hornets, which I believe are your medium to heavy bombers. You don't even... You have to wait until level 5 before you actually get a Corvette here. All the other factions give you a Corvette, I think at level 2 or 3. No, not with these guys. You have to wait till level 5 to get a Corvette. Oh, and you're under attack here. That's not a problem. I'll just hit you with an orbital cannon. And then these two will take care of you.
There are many Wraiths.
And you're under attack by the main starbase, plus, well, under attack by this, plus the 2 defense platforms. So you're dead. I literally don't have to bother about you. You're now getting hit by, well, 2 defense batteries plus the cannon, so you're finished. You're finished. You know what? Just everybody fire at will. Just escape as you will. Let's just hit this again. I don't want to be messing around with fighters. And yeah. Oi, your engines are destroyed. Stop moving. There we go. And what are you? Oh, Anubis. These are actually pretty strong. I'm not going to lie. The Anubis fighters, they're legitimately strong. I think they have their own shield generator. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they've got their own shield generator. No, they've got more powerful cannons. But those, they are a proper upgrade. They are a proper upgrade. It's not just, oh, we have new shields now. No, it's an actual upgrade. Oh, I didn't realise you still had engines. If I'd known that, I would have done something about it sooner. It was just sitting there, so I presumed it didn't have any engines. Oh well, problem sorted. Right. I'm gonna send you over to New Athos, actually. I'm gonna send you with some elite warriors over to New Athos. You know what? No, I'm just gonna send some elite warriors over to New Athos and take the ground from under them. There we go. And since we have the cash, I'm just gonna start building there. Right, you guys. What do we do with you then? Oh, Mantis. I knew there was something I was forgetting to do. Oh no, I did it over here. Okay. Yeah, we need more anti-fighters. The Ori have fighters on the ground, so anti-fighters pretty important. All the Ori stuff is just fighter based. At least a lot of it is, so. You, on the other hand, have no fighters, so let's bring in... Oh, you. No. No, let's bring in you for a change. Just for a change of pace. We'll bring in the worshippers for a change of pace. And bring in the commander, so we get a bonus. Only within his range. So are you now in range? Yes. Okay. Let's try and go over here. Nope, 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 nope. Go, run. I could have used the stun bomb, to be honest, but we're not going to. Well, they got wrecked. Let's bring Todd. Oi, I would like to actually move, please. Thank you. Bombers. There we go. Lovely. I appreciate that, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I do every now and again. I do every now and again, but sometimes it's fun to do it yourself.
I am sorry.
But I'm not beyond auto resolving. I know there's some people that are really anti auto resolve, and that was a loud soundbite because that was my ears. Ow. Anyway, I know there are some people who are really anti-auto-resolve, but it has its place. It just doesn't have its place when it's stealing 7 bloody hive chips from me. Then it doesn't have its place. Not stealing 7 hive chips and going, Hah. Excuse me. Thank you.
I am sorry.
Of course.
Don't lie to me. You're not sorry.
It would be in your best interest.
Wait, come over here.
Yes.
You know what? You two, you're the only units I actually care about, so actually I'm gonna change it so you two go here. You know what? Sonny, let's just completely bypass them. Why not? Oh, apparently I have control of that for some reason. I don't understand why I have control of that, but I do.
What is it? I'll see what I can do.
That's really odd. It's really odd, but I'm not complaining. Don't complain when the bugs are in your favour. Right. I don't know what I'm going to build there, or why I would even build there.
Yes. That is correct. Fair enough.
Let's put a reinforcement beacon down here.
Of course. I'll see what I can do.
Right.
Yes.
Because this planet is the gate, well, next to the gateway to the Milky Way, I'm actually preparing this for an attack, so that's why I'm taking my time with it. I'm preparing for this planet to be attacked, essentially. Let's see which way the bombing run comes in. I think it comes in... Yeah, it does. So, technically, this would be a good one to turn into an AA. And this one will be an okay one to turn into an AA.
I'll see what I can do.
And then let's just hit them with the up-to bombardment.
Of course.
We have so many of these just cheap troops. Oh, somebody survived? How dare they? How dare they survive? How dare anybody survive? I mean, they are the elite warriors, so I suppose it makes sense. No, get me back to the battle, please. And you can see just how many of these cheap ones the elites are killing. Quite a lot. considering they just got orbital bombarded. And there's a mantis. We lost the Wraith worshippers, but oh well. Rebel elite soldiers. Right, let's leave the Queen here just for now. Just to, literally just to build a little bit of starbase on this planet and a defense platform. And then let's move to New Athos. We have two hives to take out, and that's it. Sacrifice we're willing to accept. Exactly. Exactly. Some sacrifices are worth it. I'll put you on the ground. Ooh. Tory Major. Oh, what was that? Huh. It's a Tory Major land victory. So I guess in the area where we can't see the Tory are actually moving. Because I think there was Tory versus Wraith Rebels. Right, and just as before, we'll leave him in the front and then just...
There are interests with what we say.
I mean, it's... We outnumber them. Heavily outnumber them.
No, you were there. No, you were there.
So, you know, at this point, it's not even a contest.
There are many wraiths who hunger.
Very well.
Welcome to my ship.
I'll just hit one of their engines so they come one at once.
This I'm sure we'll see.
You know what? We'll hit your engines. I don't know if it specifically targets engines. It did.
There are many wraiths.
You may begin. You may begin.
Well, that was silly of me. I basically targeted both of their engines. Whoops. I only meant to take out one of their engines.
You may begin.
Whoops.
Welcome.
Search and destroy. And we've won. Quite a nice, comfortable fight.
There are many wraiths.
You may begin.
Welcome to my ship.
In this
Oi.
I'm sure we are similar.
Oh, well. Done. Done and dusted. 2 rebel hives taken care of. I do not want to take this planet. I don't think you gave me any bonuses, do you? No, no bonuses at all. And I don't think you give me anything. Yeah, Torai infantry, not my infantry. I'm adding just ground base, just in case. A ground base, just in case. So ground base, just in case. We have the cash, so I'm just going to build that there. I mean, no, the Queen is literally over there. Let's not be silly. Kind of hope they make the Asgards playable in the future. They want to get the replicators. I think they've already said that they don't want to do that. That they're happy with what they have at the moment. Unfortunately. Well, I say unfortunately. It is what it is. But I think they're happy with what they have at the moment because they want the Torai. Tory. They want the Tory as sort of the Asgard Human Alliance kind of thing. That's what they want to go for. Or at least that's what they say they want to go for. So, you know. I'm really tempted to take out Bankin.
That is correct.
But my inner monologue is going, no, don't do that. Go try and take on some other rebel territory. I mean, for goodness sake, we've still got replicators over here. I mean, we could take out replicators, but then again, we could take out this place as well, but it's a tier 2 starbase, so it's not even worth it. That would be up to them. I suppose that they could do. There's nothing stopping them.
Fair enough.
There's nothing stopping them from doing that. Herak. I am Herak. Yeah, we need more bombers. I don't know which to attack next. Oh, save. Save the game. Save the game. That is hard. That is hard. I think I've only beaten it once. I beat it once. Oh, I could take... Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. I think they're advancing over this way. I don't know what these guys are doing, because they have a massive fleet here, just full of ground units, but there's no actual attack. So I don't know what they're up to. Obviously, we've got Caldwell over here. Stephen Caldwell of the Earthship Deadlifts. I mean, I could take out the star and then start to move down here. What is... Gonta doesn't give us anything, I don't think. And you don't have anything on the ground, but... Well, aside from infantry. And but you do have a station. You see, there's two things I could do. I could continue to push the rebels. Yeah, I could continue to push the rebels, or I could take Balkan. Balkan, even. Well, that's a level 4 station with max defenses. That is not going to be fun to take on the ground, because they have so much air power. But the amount of air power they have, that is not going to be fun to take. I mean, I could take Lancia, but that means we're going to get constantly Corvette spammed. And that's the thing, I don't want to get Corvette spammed, because just... Chulok changed to Ori, so, you know, no. No, we need to focus on the Ori. We need to, because they are literally gaining territory. They're gaining territory. We need to focus on them. It's not even a thing at this point. We need to do it. We need to focus on them. So that just made the decision for me. We're going to take Belkan, which we're going to take major losses at Belkan, because of course we will now. And then we'll move on. Get through. Yeah, that might be the call, actually. That might genuinely be the call. Why am I building on... Oh, well, I've got the cash to do it, that's why. Ooh, Kronos is here. On the bright side, once he dies forever. Just another couple of attacks. We fought off these guys again. Kronos. Let's see if I can hit him. Because he's a hero unit, but he's a hero unit that doesn't come back. So there are actually quite a few units like that, where you hit them and they don't come back. Which is nice, but at the same time, some of those units are actually fun to use. Like Kronos is basically ball ship, but not quite as good. So having another ball ship would be really good. Fire! Oh dear. I need to stretch. Oh, I'm in pain. I need to stretch. You probably can't hear me properly, but... Oh, God. Here he is. Here's Kronos. Yeah, he gets the power to weapons and the shield boost ability, just the same as Paul does. He can also produce... oh, God, what do you call it? Orbital bombardments, as he says. So he's actually quite strong. Not the strongest by any means, but he is really decent. Right, let's head over here again. All forces target Kronos. Because once he's dead, he's dead. Let's hit these guys again. I don't care about the fighters. The Starbase can deal with that. I mean, I do care about the fighters, but not to the extent that I'm prepared to sacrifice anything for them. You target the hangar bay. You're coming, so open fire on you. Kronos is down. That ship over there is down. You're down. Excellent. And you're getting hit by the planetary gun while getting bombarded, which is great. Again, you're down. Hit the shield generator. Actually, hit the engines. Hit the engines so he doesn't escape. Engines down. Shield generator next.
There are many Wraith.
Let's hit this guy. He's activated his shield generator, but I don't care. Orbital bombardment will help. Oh, no, the orbital bombardment is being deflected. Which is... Right. I get how the Tory has this happen. Because the Tory is literally a missile, it can be jammed. These are not. These are just basically the same rounds that are fired by these platforms. So how are they getting deflected? How are they changing course? It's literally a direct fire weapon. So this doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I get it. It's kind of RNG / balancing reasons, but... Not that it really needs balancing, because the AI can do the same to you. So it's completely fair, because they can do it to you too. It's not a player-specific ability. Timey-wimey stuff. Yeah, maybe. Like I say, I know it's probably for balancing, but it's not a player-specific ability. We've already seen one of our hive ships take hits from a planetary... Well, we didn't see it, but we saw the aftermath of it. We saw one of our hive ships get hit by a planetary cannon. Or the aftermath, at least. So the AI can shoot it. So not having that ability hurts. But he's not in the battle! He's not in... You know what? I would accept that if he was here. If he was here, I would accept that, but he's not. I did actually have an RP going, where it was the goddess Kebshet, which was supposed to be like his daughter, the daughter of Anubis, but she was like a super soldier. That was interesting. That didn't last long. It was going to be a game, but then it didn't turn out to be a game. Because life got in the way. But that would have been cool. I think it was picking up something like 20 years after the end of Destiny. So you had basically a load of ships and other stuff in the books. There we go. Complete decimation. We won. Completely. No resistance. Right.
There are in this which
You're in there. Okay, we're going to take losses here. There's no if, buts, or maybes about this. We're going to take losses. We... Excuse... Have you noticed the last 3 times we've gone to attack somebody? The OAF have attacked us the last 3 times we've gone to attack somebody. Have you noticed that pattern? Destiny is underrated. Starting, it did have great potential, but not enough to live through the issues. Right. You know what? This Lucas Aids alert. I've never tried this before, but it appears to be doing its job. I'm not even looking at the caffeine content because, you know, I think this is like heart attack levels of caffeine. Right, let's quickly pause. Do exactly the same we did as we've done every other time. Hit this guy first. Now, one of these days, they're going to deflect this first shot, and we're going to be in trouble when that happens. Oi, stop attacking my defense platform, that's rude. Right, we wait for the fighters to deploy. Oh, it's evading. Oi, get back here. Oh, that's clever. Did you see that? It actually evaded by using the mothership shields. The mothership took the hits there. And because the mothership's shield regeneration is going to be back, that was actually... I know that wasn't done on purpose because it's just the AI. But you can quite easily RP that as, you know, diving behind the mothership for cover. I think that's really cool. I know that's not what happened, but, you know, headcanon. Right, target the shield generators first. Fire again. Instead of lookouts, it was like, take this. Yes, yes. Khan, I am laughing at the superior intellect. No, don't you dare. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Ground cannon, fire. You know, that kind of thing. I don't know why I did. Oh dear. I love wrecking all my ships. I just do. They are so strong. It is so fun to watch them break. It shouldn't be as fun as it is to watch them break, but it is. It's fantastic. I love it. Oi, get up there. Ew, apparently you can't. Okay. Oh, Daedalus, I've come to say hello to you. Yeah, it really was. I wish the camera had better controls. I saw a tutorial for controlling the camera, but it isn't very good. It's good when it's doing automatic, but sometimes it'll just cut away when you don't want it to.
I make it a practice.
I mean, there are actually camera controls here somewhere. Keyboard. Space. Well, there are camera controls somewhere in this. Center cam, cinematic camera, cinematic view space. But anytime you hit any kind of button, it sort of, you know, doesn't do a thing. But yeah, that poor Ori Corvette. I don't know what. Wait, no. I don't need to be holding. I need.
Practice, take
Nope.
aside.
I was.
I do not know.
I'm so used to holding. I'm so used to holding my ground. I was just sitting there when I shouldn't have been. Oh, hello. Oh, hell. No. I don't have many Mantis classes. I thought I had more than that. I don't. Okay. I thought I had more Mantis classes than I actually do. Open fire. Destroy the Prometheus classes. And you, concentrate on the railguns. The missile launchers I don't really care about, but the railguns I do. Because the railguns actually hurt. Start whatever you're doing. Right, you're broken. Come over here, please. The station. Oh, that's a level 4 station. What the hell happened when I wasn't looking? This Stephen Caldwell of the Earthship Daedalus, currently getting my backside handed to me by Wraith darts. Shield down. Oh, not quite shield down. Oh, I love the accuracy debuff that these hardships give. It's great. Target the hangar bay. Come on. Come on in. Everybody, that too. Come on. Apply your debuff, please. I mean, they're attacking this guy, but his health regeneration is so utterly fantastic. Let's bring you in. I know you were there. Oh, we know you're there even. And Todd come up the bum.
Yes.
Yeah. The actual Earth nuke is genuinely strong. The Earth nuke is genuinely strong because what you can do is, if you have like a Corvette spam or a bomber spam, like some of them do, especially the goa'uld, they love the Alkesh and Cleops groupings. If you're the Tory and you actually manage to hit one of those Cleopses, that the AoE will basically remove all of the bombers from the equation. It's amazing. Oh no you don't. Oh no you don't. Stephen Caldwell of the Earthship Daedalus. Die. Okay, that was kind of fun cue. I told him to die and he did. How convenient. Right. Railgun turrets, missile turret, Stephen Caldwell, 2 303s, and the Tyrant Corvette. That doesn't even include the station's reinforcements. All in exchange for that. That is beautiful. Now watch us get our arse handed to us on the ground. Now watch us die on the ground. Hang on a minute, what's that? Hang on, what are you? Oh, you're just a regular. I thought... I thought that was something else for a second. I thought that was something else and I was having a mini panic. Good trade. Yeah, absolutely good trade. Right. There's two ways I could do this. I could bring in a harvester, or I could bring in an AA. I think I kind of gotta do both. I may bring in Todd himself. I may bring in Todd, get him to set up a reinforcement point, and then also get him to build an AA turret. That's what I might do. And then perhaps bomber run? We'll see. No, they can't. They can build O'Neill classes, because O'Neill classes just require Tech 5, but they cannot build the other ships. Yeah, there was one last episode. Oh no, that was specific. No, it wasn't, was it? That was oh god, Thor. That was Thor twice. No, you're right. We haven't actually seen one. Okay. Right, I'm gonna move the heavy bombers over here. Todd. Thank you, my dear. Belkin is a trading center with right. This is bugged. I've taken it with the goa'uld and with the Wraith. You do not get the bounty. It is bugged. And yeah, that was Thor.
Yes, that is correct.
I'll put that there.
I have a proposal.
AA. And while we're at it, let's bring in some actual AA. Well, you're a Chimera. Let's start with the Chimera. Your Scorpion Artillery. You're the AA, aren't you? What else do I want? I want a Harvester. And let's just get one bomber. Let's get one bomber for now. Ooh, you missed. Right, you're coming here and you're setting up.
What's wrong?
Well, no, because they do have they have Caldwell, so they must have at least taken. Oh no, the Ori took Chulak, didn't they? So yeah, I think they're getting, and we did see them take that replicated world's orbit, and then immediately get smacked down. So yeah, I think that's exactly what's happening. They must be getting absolutely wrecked. Sorry, what was that, Danny? Proceeding with the laborious task of fully setting up Sims 4 mods. Yeah, I wish you luck with that. Because I think I do have the Sims, actually. I think I do have the Sims somewhere. Holy hell. I knew they had the Chimera for AA, but I didn't realise how good that okay. And yeah, we're not advancing. I'm waiting for a bombardment. I'm actually waiting for a bombardment. I'm being sensible, guys. Sorry, but for a change, I'm being sensible. I'm waiting for a bombardment, and then I'm going to run in, bombard, and then run out. Right, run in, drop the bombardment, and get out.
Very well.
No. Yeah, I think I may actually have it. I think I've got it on Epic. Oh, hello. Why are you not just deployed? That's my question. Why are you not already set up? Damn. I tried to move that at the last second and didn't manage it. Oh, has your point been destroyed? Okay.
What's wrong? Prepare the next wave.
And the great thing about this is we can heal. Alright, come on. Nice. Problem sorted. Shorted. They got proper shorted, they did. Right, and now, we now know that we don't need this anymore, so change this to anti-infantry. Also bring you guys up, and undo you. You know what, Sonic, bring everybody up. Bring everybody up to about here.
I'll see what I can do.
You guys, come forward. Let's go anti-infantry, yep. Bombard, nice. Right, that's the main headquarters, bombard. Careful around the bunker, yep. That's exactly what I was thinking. And I'm going to build you as that. Oh, you don't do any damage to that. Okay. Right, you guys... Oh, unpin you. Todd, come forward.
Can't wait any longer.
That is correct.
Todd can come forward and just pop a reinforcement point literally on top of the enemy. Everybody come round. Right, that bunker is apparently active. Okay. That's fine. Now we know that bunker is active. We can do something about it. Oi! Now that we know that both these bunkers are active, we can do something about it. So, I don't mind. Ooh, we had the bomber shot down. We had all of our bombers shot down. Okay. Okay, we had all of our bombers shot down. Come on. You come over here as well. You guys also come over here.
What's wrong?
Okay, and you... I'm always a bit scared with land battles because they're always so loud. I hope you guys can still hear me. I hope you can hear me when it's like this, is what I'm saying. Right, bombard. Well, someone's trying to play hero. And dying for it. Well, they tried to play hero and they paid the price.
What is it? Of course.
Because this planet could be attacked, I'm actually going to build... I'm going to bother to build the defenses here. Because we know it's going to get... There's a good chance it could get attacked, and if something goes wrong, I want defenses.
Yeah.
No, that's probably not the smartest thing to do, but frankly, it makes sense in my head, so... I'm just going to build the same defenses I always do. Right, you're... Really? Alright, well, we have basically infinite number of these troops, so... Here we go. You're destroyed. Yeah. Considering they had a fighter, 5 bombers, special forces. Ooh, we lost oh yeah, we lost yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's not the best victory we've ever had, but I'm gonna put up with that one. Right, what do you have? It says there's no planetary bonus, but you've got a unique icon there. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna have a drink. Wait. That said, the Ion Nebula from Tori to Ori. The Ori are 2 jumps from Earth. So the Ori have 1, 2 jumps and they're at Earth. The Tori just lost the Ion Nebula. So that means from here to here, this is Ori. That means from here to here is Ori. Okay. Okay. Do I want to push forward once more? I may push forward just one more time. Abydos is tier 2. I mean, Abydos can have up to tier... Abydos can have tier 4. Varash is tier 2. Abydos is tier 4, Earth's tier 5. I know, because I usually leave the Ion Nebula open so that they attack me at Abydos and I hold Abydos. Abydos is tier 4. I'm pretty damn sure it's tier 4. If I'm mistaken, I'll be surprised. Oh. Oh, hang on, that's a different... Oh, no, it isn't. They just showed me the cruiser. Pause. Oh, they're in slightly different positions. That's not... Oh, they're in different positions. Because normally this is where that is. Okay, I don't know why they spawned this way. Alpha site is also... Yeah. Yeah, that's right. The nebula has no station available to be built on it. That's why it's such a pain. It's such a pain because you can't build any stations there. Which is why I don't bother with it. Oh, damn. Our defense line is being breached. Right, we can't wait any longer. Let's go. We can't wait any longer. Fire again. Again, as usual, target the shield generator. Why can you not hit this? You hit this before. Why can you not hit it again? Yeah, the only reason to get to Nebula. Yes. Yeah, exactly. 100%, exactly. I simply don't bother with the Nebula.
There are many Wraith.
Right, we have... I'm sending the darts to attack the enemy fighters. And yeah, we have won. We have won. You know what? I'm just going to set you guys to seek and destroy. Because there's obviously something else here. It'll be fighters, but, you know. Ah, they escaped. Oh, dear. This is just a mining world, I think. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Maybe I don't want to fight on this. Oh, yeah, this is actually quite a nice base layout to defend. The only way the enemy can get you is there, and you have double turrets and then turrets here. So you can build basically anti-infantry, anti-infantry, anti-vehicle, anti-infantry, and then get a anti-air, anti-air heal here. It's really good. And there's 9 ships in orbit as well. So that is genuinely nice. Right. Athos next. Do I want to take Athos and leave Lantier open? If I take Athos, that basically means I can... Anything from down here, I can just basically pull it through. But on the flip side, this... goa'uld. That is rude. That is rude, goa'uld. On the flip side, I can't remember whether it's this... I think it's this planet that is the gateway through the void. So I might take this world, connect into Lantier, and then leave it. But again, it's one of those situations. As I say, what I really need is just star bases for more population cap. Oops, that's not the right world. That is. They really, really, really badly want this system. You know what? I may just build a couple of hives here. I may actually build a couple of hives here. Just so, because they are sending serious attacks against... Saying that, if I put hives here, they'll increase the force in which they're attacking us with. What do you reckon? At least it's not 6 super. Honestly, I prefer 6 super attacks. I actually prefer the 6 super attacks because they're slower. The super attacks are slower, which means the orbital cannons have... Yeah, I suppose you're right. Although they could be luring us into a false sense of security. Right, you know what? I'll hit you. Where are you? There you are. Whatever you are, you're getting hit. Oh, dear. Pew, pew, pew. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Okay, yeah, we are. We're hitting what I thought we were hitting. But yeah, the actual Anubis attacks, I tend to get the Anubis attacks over the... Yeah, probably. I don't know how much each individual unit brings in cap, to be honest. I never really check. I just build them. I should do. It's something that I should do, but I just don't. And it's a problem with me as a player. It's a bad habit with me as a player. I should do it, but I don't do it. And I know I don't do it. And I know I should do it, but I don't. Right. But yeah, look at the damage that's doing. Obviously, it just regenerated. It regenerated because they turned around. Turn around brighter. Oh, for God's sake. Literally for the sake of the gods. In this case, because they're the goa'uld. Right. The Anubis attacks. If you actually go back and watch my Anubis campaign, I love these ships. I absolutely love these ships. These ships are the absolute backbone of my fleet. I have built, rather than building the system attacks or even the super attacks, I just build these. Because that symbol there is all powered weapons. However, the other attacks, like the old attacks, theirs depletes their shield in order to increase the firepower. You basically turn off your shields in exchange for your guns. This gets to increase its fire and keep its shields. It's amazing. I love this thing. I love this ship so much. I can't stop gushing over this. I really love this ship. And I'm just going to put it out there. I love that ship so much. Anyway, I do it in the late game. Tory playthrough, 6 Daniel Jacksons. Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, if it works, it works. If it works. But it's like the Daniel... I almost never use the ballistas. I almost never use the ballistas because I've got the Daniel Jacksons. I can just pop their shield ability and then allow the Starbase's reinforcements to help me. The ballista, once its shields are down, it just falls apart. The ballista just falls to pieces once its shields are down.
There are many Wraiths.
I mean, actually, from my own experience, I think that the shield boost on the Daniel Jackson's actually stronger than the shield boost on the Deadlesses once they get upgraded. From my own experience, because I have held out building with Necrod. Yeah. I usually put Thor. I don't upgrade Thor. When you get the option to upgrade Thor, I don't do it. I leave him as the Daniel Jackson class and just give him a ZPM.
There are many Wraiths.
I also sort of do this. I mean, Atlantis itself is actually fairly good for fighting the Ori, but being able to just hold out against Ori weapons. Thorin O'Neill. That's not been my experience. Gotta be honest. That has not been my experience. I have found Thorin the O'Neill, once his shields are down, he just falls apart, and there's not really been... Now, to be fair, I haven't played the Tory properly in a little bit, because I know they haven't patched it in a few months, but I've not had the time to really play this a lot. I love this game. I love this mod. It's one of my favourite mods, but I just haven't. Yes. Oh, the dig site. I got so unlucky with the dig site. The last dig site. I actually took a Saurus with the Tori, and I just kept getting nothing but fighters and puddle jumpers. I got one destroyer, I got one corvette, and then I got nothing but fight. I got one destroyer, one corvette, a partially depleted no, was it partial? Some sort of ZPM. I can't remember whether it's partially depleted. Right. One destroyer, one corvette, a form of ZPM, and then everything else. I literally spent probably 200 days. The game was chugging by the end of it. I spent about 200 days just trying to get something else, and all I was getting was puddle jumpers, fighters, and heavy bombers. That was it. I did actually... It was bad enough that I actually asked one of the devs in the Discord to say, hey, have you nerfed this? And he went, no, you've just got really unlucky. I said, can you still get, you know, cruisers and the rest of it from that? And he said, yeah, we have not changed this. Because I was lucky, I actually asked the guy who did the Assyrians programming, and he basically said, yeah, I've not changed any of this. You've just got super unlucky. But it was so frustrating. I mean, not that puddle jumpers aren't good, but I was up against the Alright, for which puddle jumpers are good, but puddle jumpers versus Alright fighters, unless the puddle jumpers shoot first, they lose. They are too slow. They die before they can get into range of the... Unless you literally spawn, unless you drag and drop them on top, they'll die before they get in range. Which, as you can imagine, is incredibly frustrating.
There are many rich.
Oi! That was my fight, you bugger! I have had situations where I've cloaked them and they've still been destroyed. It's the same with the Nubis fighters. I've actually had a couple of situations where I've gone to cloak them and they've died anyway. I don't know whether that's a bug or whether it's just me getting really unlucky, but I've noticed that sometimes when you cloak, they will follow you through the cloak, and it seems to happen an awful lot. Now, like I say, it could just be me getting stupidly unlucky, because my RNG has never been good. But I've had plenty of situations. It's like with the Alkesh as well, where when you cloak them, the Tory fighters will sometimes follow you through the cloak. It's frustrating. It could be. It could be. Because I know Thor's ability will affect... I know what I normally do with the Daniel Jacksons is I normally bring one Daniel Jackson in, so obviously especially if we're against, you know, the goa'uld, I bring one Daniel Jackson in. When it gets hit by bombers, I prop it shield generated just enough to renew it, deactivate it, and then just pop his like his ping ability that gives you a brief window of the fog of war, and then just drop all my shit through that. I've had just a line of ships, which I thought was fun. Right, let's actually attack New Athos, because they're building stuff there, and I don't want them to be building stuff there. Oh. They have built mobile shield generators. I mean, no complaints here, like. I'm not complaining about mobile shield generators. If you want to build mobile shield generators, go right ahead. Oh dear. I think the only reason we're doing so well... A, I haven't turned it on hard. This is normal difficulty. Just remember the O'Neills have the reveal map ability. Yeah, the Daniel Jacksons have that. The O'Neills have a temporal ability, but I don't use... Right. The O'Neill... you know in the episode where the... Thor takes the Prometheus under basically a tractor beam, takes it to the replicated planet, and they detonate a temporal weapon to freeze the replicators? basically Thor has that ability, all the O'Neills have that ability to time stop, but it also time stops the O'Neill class. And it has a really limited range, so you end up in a lot of situations where a few fighters will be time stopped, and then the rest will just
Very well.
walk through your defenses. They just won't care. Yes, target this first, please. No, make sure you target the engines, please. Destroy them! I should really get Michael. I should do. I know I should, but at the same time... No, I told you to attack this, not attack the... Right. Defenses. Okay, can I bypass his defenses? Nope, that's the edge. Okay, bringing them in. Incoming!
There are interests which want to be severed. There are interests which want to be severed.
Sir, there are Wraith hardships on our scanners! Where? They're everywhere, sir! The Wraith are everywhere! Incoming! God damn it, take out their engines! You have 2 heavy turrets! Stop using the light turrets and use the heavy ones! Finally! Kill them! Kill them all! Oh yeah, the ballista's worse. Yeah, I don't bother with the ballistas. I just don't. The ballistas are not worth the effort. They're really not. I mean, okay, the ballistas have their place, but I never build them because I would rather have Daedalus classes, because even the unupgraded Daedalus class is kind of an anti-fighter role. So if you just build the, you know, if you build the sort of ballistas, you basically take away anti-fighter ships from you. Which means if you get like bombers, if you face the Wraith or anything, you just end up sort of getting wrecked by the bombers. Well, why would I do that when I can just have, you know, they look cool, and for early game they can soak a bit. Yeah, exactly. But as soon as they stop that, they're just not worth it. They very quickly become redundant. And it's bad enough that I just don't bother with them. Uh-oh. Somebody's retreating. Fighters. Fighters. Somebody. They're not going to make it. Unless I can... No, you didn't properly... Oh, maybe. No. That was close, because that went yellow. That went yellow from damage, so that was close. Okay, Lantia! Oh. Oh god, Lantia's gonna be a nightmare to take. You know what? We'll leave Lantia alone. Let's leave Lantia alone. I will accept Lantia being left just where it is. Oh, now they've got a Braytac.
There are interests.
Braytac. 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 You know what? I am very quickly just going to nip back, build the start base, and then move forward again. Oh, you don't have any defenses on the ground. You don't have any oh, okay. Right, we'll build defenses there. Lantia. I mean, yeah. They have the ability to make ships here. So, oh, go away! Go away, alright! Please, shoo! Shoo! Hang on a minute, guys. God, it's so hot in here. I might actually turn my fan on. Saying that, we're already 2 hours into... Oh, we're 2 hours, 20 minutes into the stream. Okay. One Prometheus, one. Exactly. Pause. Did it again. Oops, it did it again. It played with my heart. They spawned here again. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, God, I think if any young folks watch that, they won't even know what that is. I think the old folks now feel old and the young folks haven't got a clue. You know, that is only one shot less than the cruiser. That's ridiculous. That Corvette, to take out a cruiser, takes every single shot to hit by 1. The last shot goes through. That just took every single shot, but 2 went through. So that at least 1 heavy battery hit away from the HP of... No wonder these Corvettes are stupidly good. No wonder. Right, this thing takes every hit and 1 passes straight through, right? Obviously, it's been hit by this now. Well, we're on normal, not... Are we on... We are on normal, right? Yeah, we are on medium. I suppose it should be medium, not normal. So we are on medium difficulty, and I have played this on hard and streamed it on hard before. I don't actually know. What I think is probably... This probably is worth 5,000. The same as what our chips are. I can't remember how much the O'Neill class is, but it's got to be a lot as well. Yeah, just kill this, please. I love that it has 3 hard points, because it gets to fire both these targets. Take out the shield generator, then take out the hangar bay, and we'll... Actually, you know what, sod it. Take out this guy. He's basically no health, so... Wait. Oh, it's still at the hangar bay, damn it. That's my fault. That's my fault. Bombers just continue to bomb. You guys just... Yeah.
There are many Wraith.
No, no you don't. No you don't. Die, please. Thank you. But yeah, I've had them attack with 20 plus. They can get stupidly. The only reason they're not attacking me with more is they think they don't take the orbital, the ground batteries into consideration. Without the ground batteries, we would have lost. And they don't take the ground batteries into consideration when they do the calculation for the attack. So that's the only reason why we've been winning. Because they don't take the ground into consideration. Oh no! YouTube, is YouTube still live? Are we still live? Can you guys see me? Huh. My preview has gone blank and it has a loading screen on it. Okay. Well, as long as you can still see me, that's fine. As long as you can still see me, it's all good.
Fair enough.
You know what? I've built all these. I may as well use the buggers. Lantia has 0 ships in orbit. Yeah, but... I am glad the AI goofed and didn't actually make a... You can make the drone platforms here, and the drone platform actually hurts. So I am so glad they didn't do that. I am legitimately glad they didn't do that.
I am sorry.
I am genuinely pleased they did not do that.
I'll see what I can do.
Right, you guys, come over here. Actually, you guys come over here. We just have to put 1 in here. And... this will probably already be manned. Yes, it is. Only by... Okay. Yeah, it can just ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that completely and move forward.
What is it?
Where are you?
That is correct.
Where are you? Right. This will probably be manned as well.
What's wrong? That will be our reinforcements.
Oh, they have a vehicle production factory. Okay. Oh, hang on a minute. The vehicle production factory, that'll produce... Yes, it did. Melts. Fine. Bombers. That was rude. Wow. Okay, that is a lot of just nonsense there. Okay. Yeah, go over there if you want to. You guys come over here, take this. You know what? Screw it. You guys advance. Advance!
Yes.
I literally don't care about you. I literally don't. So, you know. The anti-vehicle factory is the only thing damaging these. Okay. Well, they are not dying very quickly. They are not dying quickly. That is... How dare you not die quickly? How dare they not die quickly? How dare they? How dare they be perfectly sensible and reasonable and not and want to live? How dare they? How dare they? Who do they think they are?
What is it? Of course.
We can't wait any longer.
Yes, that is correct.
I don't remember what some of these actually do. What does that last thing do? Right, that's a regenerator. That is the detector, right? Anti-cloak, which doesn't really do much on the ground. Population cap. I'll take that.
Fair enough.
Right. You, Paddy McGrew, Copper Devil Scrub.
That will be our reinforcements.
The Teen Skajit, indeed. Why, hello to you there. Yeah, I love this reinforcement beacon. It's just great. Look at just the stupid numbers of soldiers we have. Granted, they are terrible, but that's not the point. It doesn't matter that they're terrible. It matters that they're here. Right, what does matter, though, is that you explode, please. And... Thank you. A lot of planets on the pin. That's what they're working on at the moment. That's actually what they're working on. They're having an issue with designing new maps. That is on their, basically their to-do list in the Discord. They've actually put, if I remember correctly, I think they put out a sort of a message to say, hey, if anybody knows this, please give us a hand.
Prepare the next wave.
So yeah, they actually have put out a request for people to help with the mod. Specifically for ground combat. This heals buildings, doesn't it? Yes, it does. And provides another +1 cap. You know, would I rather use that, or would I just rather have another random AA turret here? Probably another random AA turret. Right.
Of course. Yes.
Now have 27 units of just...
Sorry. I have a proposal.
You may have a proposal, but at the moment you're in a forest. Oh wow, we have way more people here. Hello everybody, welcome. Welcome. Come on in.
Of course.
I mean, they're granted they're only warriors, but 27 of them, and they're all free. they're all free, so...
What's wrong? This way.
Yes.
Todd, you know what, I'll just leave Todd alone. No, don't get shot by this. You know what? We are actually going to build some... Again, there is a chance that this could get taken, so... I'm actually going to build some ground defenses. And we're going to keep with the ground defenses. Yeah, I want AA here. And anti-vehicle. And then we'll just go here. Bombing run! Bombing run. Wow, that seemed down quite a bit. That seemed down quite a bit.
Sorry. Yes.
Yeah, Mom. Oh, is this another situation where they're not actually... Oh. My lord, we've encountered an elite squadron. Where did you put the elite squadron? Wait, really? Oh, duh, right in front of me. I didn't realise that he got... I didn't realise that he was Athos. Okay. No. I want to see him at Athos. The Altera device. Wait, what? Oh, that's for... No, that's for the other campaign. That's for the other campaign. Never mind. Stop. I didn't click the stop button quick enough. Something's there. Fire. Pew, pew, pew. Can you guys even hear that? It seems like the ground combat versus the space combat is different. Yeah, ground combat versus space combat. It seems there's a big difference in the sound. So, ground combat's too loud. The space combat's still a bit too loud, but not quite as loud. Yeah, the darts and ground. Yeah. There we go. You're down. Oh, actually, I think I might have put it up by too much. I think I might put it up by just a little bit too much. There we go. And yeah, there's no music because the music is, you know, copyrighted. And, no, I don't want it. No, when it's copyrighted, but I don't want to take the risk. I really don't want to take the risk. I am finally beginning to get subscribers after GTA again. I don't want to take the risk of getting slapped by Stargate music. We're overcoming its regeneration. Barely. But barely is still something. More impacts. I mean, look at the detail. Bear in mind, I'm not on full detail because of my PC.
There are many Wraith.
They are wonderfully detailed. And this isn't... I don't think I'm on max piece detail, am I? Advanced. No, I don't have particles up. I don't have water. So a lot of the general... I don't have bloom or heat or anything like that because I don't want my PC to go... Brrr. Oh, one fighter got away. study game design. There's honestly, the people like that are more talented than I am. Oh, I forgot. We need to take this planet. Wait, it has a sensor array and a shield grid? Okay, we're attacking that planet then as soon as we secure this one. Right, one thing I want the general. The general is asleep on this world, if I remember correctly. If I remember, the general is asleep on that planet. Indoctrination, but do you actually give anything in ground combat? I can't remember. I don't remember. I was going to bring the queen in, and then I just didn't for some reason. I don't know why. Right, control change from neutral to system lord. So the system lords to neutral. Okay, so the Ori are fighting the goa'uld, and the goa'uld are fighting the Ori, and things are getting fun. Right, Queenie, go over there. I would build... Oh, you are building. Never mind.
I'll see what I can.
There are interests which must
There
be
are
settled.
interests which must be settled. The homeworld of the Ethosians. Taylor's people. Right, orbital batteries. Basically, everywhere that could get attacked has got orbital batteries, right? Yeah. I mean, you only have one ground cannon, but I'm about to take this planet, so meh. This is one thing that I want to do before we end. I want to take Arrakis. Because on the ground... okay, we're going to need AA. But on the ground, once we take this, we actually get General, I think. And then I think once we take one of these, we get a squad of stealth fighters. I think. A lot of this is I think, because a lot of this is... I can't remember 100%.
There are interests which must be served.
Unfortunately, this will bring us...
Correct.
I'm quite happy for this to get taken back. I just want the... I literally just want the general out of this. I just want the general. That is purely why I'm doing this. Right, I'm just gonna have a drink. Right, I'm gonna pay attention to where the satellites are and decide whether it's even worth building anything.
I make it a practice
Right.
to trust no
Is there enough of a gap
no.
in here for you to shortcut
There
through?
are many wraiths who hunger.
Yes.
If there's enough of a gap here, I'll have him shortcut through. You two go this way. I think there's defense platforms over here.
There are many wraiths who hunger.
Yes.
Very well.
I'm trying to remember the layout of this place. I think there's defense platforms here. I don't know if they're here. Either way, they don't have any defense platforms with actual offensive ability.
Form the bridge.
Just go forward, dude.
To hyperspace.
He's taking damage.
There are many wraiths.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, what I like to do with these is I like to put a Corvette in there to just take the damage.
I make it a practice to trust no hyperspace. I do not know.
Very well.
So we know there are some over there. Are there any more defense platforms? No, there aren't. Okay. Well, fair enough then. Let's drop you, drop you, drop you.
There are many wraiths.
Destroy that. You come in.
Take us to hyperspace.
Ground control to Major Tom. We're taking the Wraith on, and it's not quite working.
Yes.
Very well.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Pegasus no one. I do not know.
Yeah, we're just gonna win. We're just gonna win this one. It's a shame. I thought there was more defense platforms, but I guess there isn't. Unless there's some down here somewhere.
There are interests which must be served.
Unless there are defense I'm not even gonna bother with the corvettes. I'm literally just after the defense platforms. I want to know where they are.
There are interests which must be served. I do so.
Because this is actually kind of disappointing. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Fire everything!
We'll leave as soon as you are ready.
No, no, leave my mattresses alone. Leave my artillery pieces alone. You know what? I had that coming. I left them out there completely exposed, and I had that coming. 100% I had that coming. That is the cost of my own arrogance. That is the cost of, oh, we could do this. That is the cost of my own just overconfidence. Do you deactivate that? No, you don't, which is interesting.
In that case,
Actually, I'm going to send you down here. I want to know where the defense platforms are. 3, 2, 1. Ba-doo! Yeah, disappointing. Oh well, at least we've wiped out the frigates. We lost one of those, but frankly, we can get it back. It's not a big deal. It's annoying, but it's not a big deal. It's just annoying.
In this I'm sure we are soon.
I just don't know where the other defense platform. It said it built 2 defense platforms.
In this I'm
Or 2 different types of defense platform hit. So, you know. Yeah, I'm genuinely disappointed with that. Anyway, artillery we can build at over here, can't we? Yeah. Done. They destroyed 1, we'll build 5.
there are interests which must be served.
They destroyed 1 of our defense platforms, so we'll build 5. 1 of our mantises, so we'll build 5 to replace the 1 lost. Ground control to Major Todd.
What is it? I'll see what I can do.
Of course. We can't wait any longer.
That is correct.
What are those 3 buildings at the start? You know what? I didn't look.
Fair enough.
Sorry, I didn't look. Couldn't name you Sim. Huh. Where are you building the ships right now? I didn't look, so I'll have a look. I'll have a look after the battle.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
You know what? I don't know if Todd shoots out of here or not. You better do. Boy, stop bombing my anti-aircraft gun. That's cheesy. Did you just destroy the you just destroyed the reinforcement cap, didn't you? No, it's still there. Good. We'll grab one of these and one of these. Oh. Well, that was just bloody rude. Okay, well that was rude. Chimeras. Chimeras and Todd actually.
What is it?
Can you undeploy, please?
Of course.
You know what? It's great. Just charge the base. I don't care. Just charge. They tried. They got wrecked.
Fair enough. I'll see what I can do. What is it?
We can't wait any longer.
Of course.
That is correct. Yeah.
Nope. Over here, please.
have a proposal. I'll see what I can do.
Put the reinforcement point down here. Get you guys to go back over there again, because hopefully the aircraft will be... Yeah, you're right, the land battles are much louder than the space battles. The land battles are so much louder.
Of course.
Yes.
We can't wait any longer.
Darts. I just pulled back for the sake of our ears. Wow. Even over here, that was loud. That was ridiculously loud, even from over here. Ground control to Major. You know what? I want to find out which direction that goes from. Where did the bombers come from? Okay, the bombers come from here, so let's build a... Yep, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care about that.
Of course.
Guys, you are literally anti-infantry. You are literally... Thank you. Thank you for doing your job. I mean, yeah, you can shoot at that all you like. I don't care. There'll be a turret here. And again, because this world is almost certainly going to get attacked, I'm just building the defenses. It's going to get attacked. This is just me. I'm gonna make them pay for it. We're gonna get attacked here, but they are gonna pay for it. They just are. Oh, hello. Oh, activate. No, go back. Thank you. I almost just sacrificed my vehicle to an anti-vehicle turret. Whoops.
What is it? Fair enough.
I think that's all the turrets, on most of them anyway. You're destroyed. Let's see what else there is. You're still under attack. Mind your ears, folks.
Of course. That is correct.
Is there something? Oh, they're retreating. That's fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. No issues with that. Commander, we have the general. He goes over there. Yeah, I'm just going to build ground defenses here so that they have to actually fight. Right, so where am I even building it? I'm building mantises over here. Right, so what are those three buildings at the start? So that is a cultivation facility that builds these. Basically, that is a shipyard that allows us to build basically those. Obviously, this is the central node that you have to build on every world. Another cultivation facility. Oh, the space. That is the red ones. That's a hangar. Red ones. I don't know what you mean. Oh, you mean these? The cyborg crew. Oh, yeah, right. These are commander units. They give you small buffs. The problem is, so this boosts the command ship speed. One builds durability and the other builds weapons. However, in order for you to actually make use of these, what you have to do is essentially let the AI bring them in themselves. You know how if you get attacked, you can't choose which units get brought in? This works exactly as the same as Tarkin did in Empireatwar and the Emperor, where they don't have their own ships. So if you try and attack them in order to use these guys, they appear in shuttles. They appear in shuttlecraft, which basically makes them useless because they get wrecked. Unless that's been changed, but at least the last time that I played, they got wrecked. They got absolutely just... You know what? We'll build them just for the sake of having a look. But yeah, they're commanders, so... You know what? I'm going to build you... I'm going to put you here. So that the enemy has to pass all these turrets to get to you. Ground control to Major Todd.
There are interests.
Oh, actually, I could take this world as well. I could take that world as well. I didn't even think. Of course I can. It's now connected. Of course I can take it. Derp derp. Actually, you know what? Sell it. Let's build another couple of these while we're at it. You have these. I want to see what's here. We're not taking on land here at the moment. We will eventually, but I think these... I can't remember whether these produce fighters or bombers. At least, I mean, in ground combat, I mean. Oh, okay, yeah, we're taking this world. Oh, for goodness sake! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Remember, walking in the sand. Fire. You are kidding. Stop, Missy! You've seriously missed? Come on, this is an anti-fighter frigate. Take it out! Oh no, the Ori have finally smartened up. The Ori have finally gained a bit of a brain and decided, aha, all of our ships are getting wrecked. Let's maybe not send the same 3 ships. Let's maybe send something with a bit of firepower. Which is a problem. Which is a problem, obviously. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie, dearie me. 2 of them are done. Yeah. Exactly. Let's not send the same 3 ships. Let's send 2 of the same. Getting rich enough to throw them away. Yeah, that too. To be fair, Othal's actually quite valuable. I think it's worth 500 if I remember. The same as any capital. And then they have quite... Not Othala. It's not Othala, is it? My brain! My brain! My brain! Come on. No, turn around and attack the one I told you to attack! Did you see that? They were attacking this one rather than that one.
There are many rings.
Take out its heavy super laser and then call it, and then attack this one. Just take out its heavy laser and then move on. Right, go, 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 go. Hit this one. For goodness sake!
You may begin. You may begin.
I told you to hit this one! The defense platforms can take care of that one now. Here we go, that's better. Even with your change in tactics, oh, I can manage. Unless you know, send a full stack of these, in which case I die, but I will take one out. Oh dear. Oh! That hurt. That hurt. Ow. 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 The pain. Hangar Bay next. Yeah, just drop yourself in front of the defense platform. That's clever, isn't it?
There are many Wraiths.
Open fire!
You may begin.
Yeah, check out its engine. The last thing we want is for this thing to escape.
There are many Wraiths.
To be fair, we are playing the bad guys, but this is bad guy against bad guy. So, you know. Does that make us the good guys? If we are the bad guys fighting the bad guy, does that then make us the good guys? I vote for no. I vote for no. There we go. There we go. Okay.
There are interests which must
Right.
be served.
There are interests which must be settled. I'm not looking forward to attacking the OI directly, because we don't have that many fighters. I know it looks like we do, but we actually don't. In the grand scheme of things, we don't. It looks like we have plenty, but we don't. Who are the light green? These are rebels. These are rebel wraiths, basically pirates. And we're slowly taking these out. These are the Janai. Yeah, these things are bloody scary. There's a couple of interesting worlds, but I don't think there's anything that gives us really any kind of advantage in this situation. Oh no, hello. Uh-oh. Okay, so you may be under attack soon. Obviously these are Earth as well, so... Right. What I am going to do is... We're going to call it here. And we're going to call it here because... A, I'm in pain. B, we've been going 3 hours. And, yeah, that's... I did have a C and then immediately forgot the C. But yes, we've made some progress, actually. Considering we've managed to hold off the enemy's attacks, I'm actually quite happy with the way... Oh, dear. Sorry, I started yawning partway through that. But yeah, I'm actually quite happy the way we've managed to hold out. They haven't thrown as much as... They have not thrown as much at us as they usually do on hard mode, because we're on medium. So, good. You know, I can get my words out eventually. I mean, look at the battles that are going on. I mean, seriously, just look at the ongoing fights. It's like the Supergate has changed hands. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding, the Supergate's changed hands like 4 or 5 times. They can't. They really can't. To be fair, what it probably means is that both are moving troops through the Iron Nebula. It probably means that they're just moving troops backwards and forwards rather than actually taking it and holding it. Because you can't build anything there. You just move through it. Anyway, as I say, this will be going back ahead probably on Sunday. Saturday is... Well, tomorrow is Surrounded. This will be Sunday... As well, it might be Sunday. I'll put that in quotation marks because there's a chance I may have to go out on Sunday. So we will see. Anyway. Meant to make popcorn. Half the bag burned. I mean, yeah, it's this right. It's this one of these situations where it's a half empty kind of situation or half full situation. We'll see. But yes, for now, I'm really going to have to go because I want to take some painkillers. So, if you liked it, please do. If you didn't, tell me why. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow for some Surrounded. Bye-bye, everybody.